Hello and welcome to my first ever commentary. If you didn't catch my announcement about it, that's okay. And I already have the avatar that I'm going to be using on screen for any of you wondering. So the only question that remains is, who's going to be my first commentary subject? Well, that happens to be none other than Pro Headshot Gamer. I shit you not, that's his username. Not ringing a bell? Then how about AVGN0? Does that name sound familiar? Well, here's a brief summation of him. A try-hard video game reviewer that makes Irate Gamer, NC-17, and Game Dude look more entertaining. Hates anything made for any Nintendo platform, and either really has god-awful gaming skills, or is intentionally failing. So, with that little refresher course, let's begin by looking at one of his reviews.
Yo, why you hitting down on the nerd? Yo, it's the motherfucking Pro Head Gamer Show!
Maybe the intro is not worth sitting through, but it's still worth giving a bit of criticism. Let me just say that any rap made by Lil Wayne, or even Kendrick Lamar, is a masterpiece compared to this. And dare I say, even more terrible flow and possibly wider than Vanilla Ice.
Hey, this is Pro Headshot Gamer, and I'm starting reviews again.
Because we don't have enough shitty reviewers already.
Yeah, those faggots like Thunderzap 7 couldn't hold me down. AVGN0 is back, motherfucker.
And absolutely no one was happy about it.
For my first review, I'm reviewing Metal Storm. Yeah, this piece of shit. Here's a fun fact, I actually reviewed this piece of shit.
And just like Game Dude, it's just as shitty the second time.
But guess what? It got removed because I used a clip from Family Guy. Crazy.
I know, copyright law sure can be a bitch sometimes.
Anyway, this game is ridiculous. Look at it, the enemies are on the fucking walls. The fucking walls. How do they get on the ceiling? It doesn't even make sense. I mean, I went to school once.
Because that statement helps when dealing with video game logic.
I remember that not happening. And look at that, I wasn't even close to the enemy.
Wait. If you played this game before, you would know if you got hit. And that right there was not getting hit by the enemy.
That is bad hit detection, people.
Oh, so that's what you were referring to when you said, I wasn't even close to the enemy. I'm gonna make the observation that the video's audio is completely out of sync. Also, I could easily tell that you intentionally jumped into the enemy. You're not fooling anyone.
And look at your robot. He looks like some reject from a Halo concept. What a terrible idea.
So I guess comparing the robot in the game to something from Gundam was just too predictable. And speaking of deleted Halo concepts, I saw nothing that resembled a mech suit in deleted Halo concepts. Unless you're dumb enough to count the Mark I prototype armor defense system that made an appearance in the first episode of the OVA Halo Legends. But someone like Pro Headshot Gamer wouldn't even know what the hell that is.
Oh, game over. Good. And I'm gonna continue because I'm a hardcore gamer and I can take this shit head fucking on. And look at it, you get this dinky little blaster. And that's it. Nothing. You get absolutely nothing. No rockets, nothing.
Yeah, other than a shield, a power beam, an armor power-up that would add an extra hit to your mech, and some power-up that lets you attack enemies without using the blaster. Aside from all four of those power-ups, the only thing you get is the standard blaster. And you say you're a hardcore gamer.
And look at that. I wasn't even touching him. The hit detection is off the charts on its ridiculous scale. I tell you what, this game should have been banned.
Yeah, I see nothing in this game that warrants a good reason for banning it.
And look at it, I hit him. I hit him from the ground. It's clear that the blast should have killed him before me. I know math. Yeah, that's right, I know math.
And math is an important skill needed to play video games.
Anyway, look at the color. It's all green and brown, and it's just, I mean, where's the 3D graphics? What is this, on the NES? I mean, what the hell, guys?
I can't appreciate the NES's limited color palette, and the fact that this game actually pushed the NES's technical limitations. Because I know nothing about the technology available for its time, or anything technical about games in general.
I mean, the gameplay's god awful. God awful.
Yeah, the gameplay is bad, because that's the way you're playing.
It's hard to control, and look at that. Spikes. Spikes can kill a giant robot, people. Spikes. And I love how one hit destroys a robot. What is this, the weakest robot ever made?
I think it takes some form of an idiot to completely miss such an obvious death trap. Either that's the case with Pro Headshot Gamer, or he's intentionally screwing up. Also, the only reason the mech dies in one hit is because the game is designed to offer a fair challenge. And any good reviewer that has reviewed this game has even said that any death in this game is your own fault. Don't believe me? Here's a clip.
In this game, it doesn't mess around. Either master the controls or be left behind. But this is by no means impossible. Metal Storm houses some of the tightest controls ever. Simply put, if you die, you can only blame yourself. Old school action gamers should have no problem picking this game up.
Looks like somebody at Nintendo made this robot.
So not only is the audio out of sync, it's also unbalanced. And I'm not going to be making an in-sync joke anytime throughout this commentary.
Anyway, I'm just gonna keep going. Oh, bullshit! I did not even touch him. Did not even touch him.
Refer back to what I said earlier about the audio problems.
I mean, this game is on the same level as Nazis and weeaboos, and dare I say it, black people.
Because a game receiving many positive reviews, that's rare and obscure amongst many old school gamers, had a revolutionary game mechanic for its time, even when the Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis dominated the video game market, and is still considered a classic today, is on the same level with people who over-obsess about anything related to Japanese culture, a group of people who believe in the Aryan race, that not only oppose capitalism, but also oppose the beliefs of, and even persecuted, the people who were deemed ungodly, and got in the way of the Aryan race's main objective. And do I even need to touch on black people? Cause there's just so much to say about them, and I don't want to drag this on for too long. The review already went on for 3 minutes, and so far there have been 0 good points.
I mean, Jesus Christ. What kind of retard makes this game?
The people who actually developed the game is a company that goes by the name of Irem. Correct me if I pronounce that wrong.
Nintendo? Get it? Cause I don't like them? Fucking laugh!
Sure, I will laugh, but it won't be at your poor excuse at jokes that not even Dane Cook, Daniel Tosh, or Jay Leno would even laugh at. And for that matter, I doubt even a stoner or someone with a mental handicap would laugh at your poor excuse at jokes either.
Anyway, okay, the story, I don't know because there's no cutscenes and...
I kinda wanna put the check out the enclosed instruction book joke here, but he obviously doesn't have an instruction book to work with, and if you really wanna know the story, why don't you just use a search engine?
That's a problem altogether, because cutscenes are completely necessary in every game.
Yeah, other than the Magnavox Odyssey library, the Magnavox Odyssey 2 library, the Pong consoles library, the Atari 2600, 5200, and 7800 library, the Commodore Home Computers game library, just about any puzzle game in existence, and need I say more?
And I bought this game for the NES. The NES. I bought it. I mean, you can see that I bought this, right?
Because waving the pointer on the screen is a good indicator that you're playing the console version and not just some emulator.
And look at this. This is ridiculous. I mean, I'm not playing this on a ROM, guys. So come on, I'm better than that. Anyway, oh, you can shoot up. Wait, oh my god.
Did you forget at the 37 to 38 second mark that you pointed up and pressed the fire button? You also pointed down and shot at the 1 minute 39 second mark of your video. Also, 2 minutes and 8 seconds into the video, you shot up again. And with all the other issues in this video, I guess we can add lack of consistency onto that list.
You know what? I give up. I give up on this piece of Call of Duty dog shit.
In the words of the TF2 scout, yeah, Dario, rage quit. Come on, make us both happy. And that's the end of the review. If the intro wasn't enough to turn you away from Pro Headshots Gamer Review, then you must have some balls. There are just not enough words to describe the figurative excrement that secretes from this review. And if you thought this was bad, just try seeing through any other videos he made after this. I already brought up his rapping skills when I criticized his intro. The only other thing I can say about it is, if only a few seconds is hard enough to bear, try listening to over a minute of it, or over 3 minutes. In conclusion, he may look like he lacks creativity and talent, but there is a good chance that he just might be trolling. And it's unbelievable how many people fell for it. So tell me what you thought of my first commentary. If there's anything I should work on and improve for the sake of my future commentaries, be sure to tell me. If anyone has any possible ideas for future commentary subjects, post in the comments below or personally message me. I'll be sure to look at each idea and look into each subject to see if there's something worth commentating on. So with all that said, this is Randomness saying stay random and enjoy your day.